Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Vlogtober episode 1. And in this video, I'm going to be making and coloring a Beetlejuice inspired wig. So the first thing I did was I pinned down my frontal before I sewed it on. When I sew down my frontals, I make my stitches really close together because I want my frontal to be secure. I take a little bit more liberty when I sew down my bundles just because bundles, like, they can be, I'm not going to say they can be a little loose, but you can take a little bit more liberty when sewing down your bundles. But when you're sewing on your frontals and your closures, you want to make sure those stitches are close, tight, and secure. And that's what I'm doing. So now I'm closing up my frontal by doing like 3 extra stitches at the end, and then I cut off my thread, and that is what my frontal is looking like. My stitches are close together, they're tight, and they are secure. So the next thing I'm doing is I'm sewing on my bundles. So I'm not sure if any other wig makers make their wigs like this. Well, at least any hand making wig makers that make their wigs like this. But whenever I do this, it takes me exactly an hour to make a wig. So if you're having difficulties making wigs and you're just letting the bundles hang off the head, I really suggest that you sit down with the bundles and the wig head between your legs. So now I'm closing up the wig, and I am making sure that, again, just like the frontal, I'm making sure those top tracks are really secure. So whenever I'm sewing the last few bundles on the wig, you can see that I am using single wefts versus double wefts than I did at the bottom. It makes the wig more flat, and it just makes everything lay more flat. So this is what the wig looks like after I sewed it down, and it's beautiful. The hair is thick, it's gorgeous, I love it. So now I'm cutting off the cap where the frontal is, because of course when you're making a wig, you want to cut off that excess cap because you want the frontal to shine through. So now I'm coloring the wig. And for my colors, I use 2 bottles of neon green, 1 color of hunter green, 1 bottle of clover, and 2 bottles of emerald adore dye. And now I am parting out my front part for my, for my money piece, for my skunk stripe in the front. I've really been feeling the skunk stripe. If you look on my channel, I recently did something that was really similar to this, except in like dark purple and lavender. So go ahead and check that out. That's another variation of this same wig, except it's a different color and it's a different length, and it's kind of the same vibes, kind of not. But now I'm painting on the color. I can't really explain how I'm doing it. I'm just painting it on and making sure that I'm not getting any hair dye on the lace. And after that, I was just letting the dye sit and soak in the hair, and then I separated out my peekaboo. I'm using that same lime green that I did in the top for my peekaboo. So that's the neon green color. I didn't really mix anything with the neon green because I wanted it to stay one color, but for the rest of the wig, I just kind of mix all the colors together because I wanted to create like a Franken color, if you will, a new color. So I honestly parted out a whole lot of hair because the bundles were really thick. And this is exactly how I was coloring the hair, y'all. I was trying it with a brush at first, but like I said, the hair was just so freaking thick that I had to just like pour it on there and use my hands. So that is what my Franken green is looking like. I was really satisfied with this color, even though it was not what I was looking for. I wanted something just a tad bit darker, but you know, it was still fire. It turned out to be fire. So you see this green, like, it is gorgeous. And people were saying that it looks like a mermaid green. Like, y'all, I'm trying to be Beetlejuice, and y'all are saying that it's giving a mermaid. That's not what I was going for. So now I'm going back up to the frontal, and I'm coloring that, making sure to not get any paint, making sure to not get any hair dye in the lace, which I kind of did, but I think that since I used a clarifying shampoo to rinse out the conditioner, to rinse out the color, that it rinsed it right out. So yeah, the lace y'all, I cannot talk. The hair dye that you see on the lace is going to disappear at the end because I use a really good clarifying shampoo. So that is what my color looks like. It took me about an hour, like 30 minutes to an hour, because it was just so much hair. So this is what the wig looks like after I washed and conditioned it. It is so beautiful. You see how thick it is. No see-through hair over here. Y'all know that I love me a thick wig. So that's just what the color looks like after I blow dried it a little bit. I actually let it air dry for like a day, and I still had to blow dry the middle. So now I'm using my Kiposi one. I think this is like a 1-inch barrel wand curler, but you see that in order to get that kind of like spiral curl, when you wrap, you have to twist. So twist, wrap, or wrap, twist, whatever I was doing in that video. See, I'm twist, wrap. That's what I'm doing. So I'm just letting the hair go, and now I am combing out the waves. I kind of wanted more waves and not curls, but I wasn't wearing it this day, so it was just up to what I wanted to do for when I posted it. So now I'm combing it out, and y'all, this wig is beautiful. Like, I was not expecting it to turn out this beautiful, but like, I look at pictures of this wig like every day, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she is freaking gorgeous. So I'm styling the frontal as usual. I spray the front so I can get that crisp, clean top part, create that little bump in the top, so I can have some volume. You see how the hair just bounces back. This hair is amazing. I'm gonna link the hair company that I got it from down below. It's actually someone in Memphis. She sells it, and her hair is beautiful. So go ahead and check her hair out. Now I'm putting the finishing touches on the wig. So that includes hot combing the top of it, using my wax stick in the top to make it flat. Combing the curls out so they fall perfectly, so they look seamless, so they all fall into each other and there are no lumps and bumps in the top. And this is what the wig looks like. I'm so happy with the results. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. All my social media will be down in the description box, as well as videos that I have uploaded in the past. So with that being said, I'll see y'all in my next video.